I'm muted. Hello. I'm thinking it might have to be a quick stream because my headphones are telling me that they're low battery. So I only really have one thing planned to draw anyway today because not anticipating it being, like I said, a very long stream. And it was kind of a surprise. I just kind of felt like streaming today. The cat cam is in a new location, mainly because the cats are in a new location. Yeah, I think it's too hot up in the normal cat cam spot right now because it's like 4 o'clock, so the sun's just like. So they're enjoying the window. I opened it, so they have like a nice breeze. I was scrolling through Procreate, which is the royalty-free photo website that I use for most of my drawings, including the ones that I do in my sketchbook. And I was just looking at some animals and stuff because that's what I've been liking drawing lately. So I found this cute little cute little family of lions. So I'm gonna try to draw them. I'm kind of on a little family animal kick. This is what I did the other day. Cute little koala. It was very fun. And I thought that I would just really quickly see the replay of this drawing because I don't think I've actually seen it yet. So that was me just getting all. But these were really fun, and I actually really like sketching on Procreate because, you know, it's not like you have to pull your eraser out and it's just the hit of an undo button. And all the brushes are really fun to experiment with, and the colors are fun. You can always change them no matter like what step you're in the process, which is really cool. But yeah. I always like seeing all of the little like marks show up because like when I'm doing it, I don't have like a particular purpose in mind all the time. It's just kind of like I'm in the zone and I'm just going for it. Oh, and I'm not going to show you that. I really failed at the lemur there, but I'm planning on redeeming myself. I found a bunch of pictures of lemurs and I'm going to try to study them and get it right because I kept... Well, okay. I don't know if you saw that you would have seen this as it went by, but this lemur right here, he looks like a Pixar Disney villain and I love him, but I just couldn't get his face right. But that happens after like I spend a long time doing a drawing and then try to switch to something different. But yeah, I just found lions and cats are kind of a comfort zone for me because I do pet portraits. Morty, be nice to your sister. Sorry. He needs to learn his lesson though. Oh, the wind is moving the curtain in there and they're like, what is that? You guys need me to close the window? What do you guys want to do? Close it a little bit. No, Morty's fine with it. Bug's coming this way. Come here, Buggy. Because she had enough. So that's where Morty is. That's where the cat cam is facing right now. Yeah, she's such a good girl. She's just as patient as you could possibly be with a kitten that's just trying to attack you all the time. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and start sketching. I am debating whether or not cheating because I did start this before I started stream. Oh, I already deleted the layer, so yeah, I do need to start over. Bug has decided to go in the normal cap. We have Morty right. Yeah, I'm gonna do black. Do I wanna... Last time I did like a little canvas texture on the background, but it didn't really show up on stream, so I'm not sure how worth it is for me to go and get that layer. Instead, I'm just gonna start with the mama here. And a little small. Like I was saying, cats are kind of a comfort zone for me because I do a lot of pet portraits, which is my like side gig. Like my, I swear I'm still doing art kind of thing, even though I have a day job. So cats are a little bit of a comfort zone for me because domestic cats and big cats are pretty much the same face, just organized a little differently. Oh, I need to move there. This out a little bit. Like this. Yeah. Oh man, they've abandoned the new cat cam spot for the old one. Also, again, I suppose I should like qualify, as I usually do, that I'm not actually going for realism here. I kind of have a little bit of an illustrative hand, so I like it. Don't worry, I don't think I'm making a mistake. Sometimes I am, though. Sometimes I put things in the total wrong spot. That's why proportion is so important. I think I need to match this right. Virtue. Okay. I do have a tendency to get like a little stuck in some of the details, so I'm trying to remember to work kind of quickly. And that is hard when you're working on an iPad because you can literally just undo whenever you want. I'm satisfied with that. I think so. That's better. Sometimes you just need to like change how you're looking. Man, these kitties are full on beefing up in there. In the window. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna make this lion's face a little longer by just doing that. Yeah, a little bit of a cheat, but why not use it? Kind of nice being able to look up at my desktop and giving myself like another perspective of. I hope you can actually, my mic is picking me up because I was noticing that like when I was watching my previous VOD back that maybe I had messed with the settings a little bit. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to be peaking in the yellow. I'm peaking in the red now. I'm sure I'll figure it out one day. Okay, I'm gonna move this right here. And I'll move mine a bit over this way. I'll put where your little cubs are supposed to be. faces. Sibling. I also, this reminds me because I have a picture in my phone of actually a dog that I've already painted a portrait of. But one of our friends posted a picture on her Instagram and her little baby had put a plastic bowl on the dog's head so it looked like a little top hat. Right next to him was a stuffed animal with like the same kind of bowl on its head like a top hat. Hi, how are you? So nice to see someone in the chat. I don't know, there's no one in the cat cam now, but that's because they're just all over the place. This is Morty. He's a kitten. He's very small. A little longer. Oh, you got a new phone? I made his eyes a little bit too high. Oh, he's cute. Okay. Brother. I hate it when you get a new phone and you have to like change your whole brain. I'm so happy I haven't had to do that in a while. But also, I noticed my phone is slowing down and I think that's like Apple giving me the bug to go buy a new phone. It's like a year and a half to the day. Please. Oh, I gotta change it so it's just bugging the cat cam. Morty. Oh, just as I said that, he looks like he's about to. You say hi to her? No? You get a second camera, like little GoPro that you just have on you. So the Morty view always. We're supposed to be drawing, but you're just so cute. He's a little bitey still, but he's getting over it a little bit. And he's getting bigger, and I don't like how he's getting bigger. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Rest of her in here. Although I gotta see what this of her looks like. Oh shoot. About what the rest of her body. Let's see. So this is Pexel, by the way. This is like my favorite royalty-free photo app. It's where I go to find like all of the photos for my references and stuff. Especially during COVID, since I couldn't really go out and get my own references. I don't want to search them. There we go. This is like where all my likes are, so like a ton of animals, obviously. I'll probably draw this little tiger next. And the lion. But I thought I had saved this, maybe I didn't. Okay, I'll just make it another layer again. Just make it a small one. Okay, just so that I can follow like what shape. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mort? Okay, his leg needs to be a little bit closer. Different. Okay, so we have a big ol' mom paw right here. And her foot kind of ends here. There's mom's big ol' foot. We'll make this better, I swear. Is that right? So above mom's foot is baby's foot. And that's... Last time I was doing all this mumbling thing, you could only hear like a third of it, so I should probably know better, but... Oh, okay, and then that's the other little baby. Good end. Oh wait, I didn't do his other foot. Okay. Get rid of the photos and just see how it's looking. I like that. Oh, they're sweet. They're cute. If I do say so myself. I just get happy when things actually end up working out. Okay. I need to figure out this one. So mom goes to about here, and her tail's kind of eyes. Okay, and then this guy's butt goes right. This is a little weird when you're doing the sketch and all of the lines kind of overlap because there's not a lot of depth. You can get really lost. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh. Oh, you're all logged in? Hopefully. How is your day, evening? How's it going? How are you? This is actually the first time I'm using, like, my chat box has been full because I streamed the other day with this new overlay, and my boyfriend came in and dropped me something in the chat, but that was it. So it's satisfying to see it. Oh, my stream died? Oh no. Okay. We supposedly have fiber internet, but whenever, like, I'm doing something and my boyfriend's doing something at the same time, it's just shit. So, sorry. I was asking how your day or evening is going. Hi, Morty. I just came over here and flopped over. Oh, it's good I got my new phone before a date instead of... Date was great. Oh, good. Was it a first date? Second date? Will there be a second date? Oh, good. That's always like a fun new toy to have when you get a new phone too. I have a bunch of photos from the first day that I had my phone. Oh, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Of course I am. First date after a really bad relationship. And we'll have a second date on. Good. I'm glad you already planned a second date. Well, that's too bad that that's all the way in August. That's your next day off, is in August? Damn. Well, that's I hope that you get a really satisfying feeling of having a good first date after a bad relationship. Oh, when they line up. Got it. I'm kind of screwed up. Okay, so now I have to merge this with the bottom layer. Shoot. Okay. I want to... because we work the same store and our never really match. Oh, okay, so a coworker. Do you work together very often? I'm so curious now. I'm sorry if I'm just like... I'm gonna move this a bit. Work on opposite sides of the store. Okay. That's good. I'd imagine if you end up working... Oh, you see her a lot during your breaks? Good. I'd imagine if you're like working together all the time, it would be a lot of time together. Well, good. Have you had your eye on her for a while? I'm obsessed with like meet cutes and like, yeah. You're so cute. What? What? No, I just started this job. Oh, that's great. Oh, good. So you get a new job and good new feelings. That's awesome. And you have a new phone. Man, you're just moving on up. Good for you. Okay. I think I want to maybe clean... I need to clean these up. Please stop. Your name is Stacy. My friends are asking me if the song was true. Well, I mean, would you have met her mom yet? And does she have it going on? Thank you. You haven't met her mom yet, so you cannot confirm nor deny it yet. So, fair question, I think. We met up at the lake today. Oh, that sounds like fun. That's a really cool first date. She tried drowning you. Okay, not so cool on the first date, but do you know how to swim? That could be, I think that's just probably flirting at the end of the day. Oh, she can't swim. Oh man. Jumped off the dock. And I tried rescuing her, but she was panicking, putting all of her weight on my head. Well, I mean, if you're drowning, you're like, you're just in save my life mode, you know? So I wouldn't hold that against her too much, but at least she trusted you enough that, like, to save her, you know? But why did she try to jump off the dock? She can't swim. Just trust me too much. But you got the job done, so technically I don't think she did trust you too much. Sounds like she trusted you the right amount. You started teaching how to swim. That is, coming from a person who is a swimmer, that is a very good tactic. Just saying. I mean, I'm not accusing you of me using it as a tactic, but conveniently, it's a fantastic time to be, like, you know, very flirty. Just saying. Well, good. I think you're gonna teach her how to swim. Your life is coming up. You're making her life come up. Good for you. You did use. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you did. You have every right to. Okay. Should I be using the reference photo for this? Probably. I'm gonna wait. Well, I love hearing about people having good dates and a good time, especially after like a long year of not being able to do very much. Okay, I'm gonna add some more dimension to Mom's face. It looks a little funny. Oh well. Coloring her pupil a little bit. I love that it's just like, this is just a pile of kitty cats. It's like what my house is like every day. Well, I worked out really hard yesterday, so I just looked super ripped. Good for you. See, you know what you're doing. See, I wouldn't consider myself a professional wingman, but I'm a experienced wingman. So it's just satisfying for me to hear people just like really pull through for their own self and make them happy. So good for you. Oh goodness, these lions are so cute. And we got ice cream and we tried weird ice creams. That's fun. Like, what kind of weird ice creams did they have on the menu? Because I live in LA, so like weird food menus, very popular thing. Why do people make cheese flavored ice cream? Like a Parmesan, or are we talking like cream cheese? Cheese flavored ice cream. I'm trying to think if I've ever heard of that before. I've heard of like olive oil ice cream and stuff, which I have had before, and it's just tastes like vanilla ice cream. How do people make cheese? Parmesan! It was Parmesan? Okay, but was it like salty good? Like, because I've had that olive oil ice cream that I said, like it comes with like flaky salt on top, and that made it really good. So I can see like salty being a good thing. It was not good. Okay, confirmed. Will not try it. Well, at least you tried it. Was it like a tester, or did you actually have to like buy a whole scoop of it? Why do people make cheese flavored ice cream? That's a great question. I can't believe we're having to ask that. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have made lines. Like it should. You had to buy a whole scoop? Well, now you know. And now you can make a point to go to the ice cream place again and try more flavor. There's a place in LA that has like, it's like a hot dog place. And they have like just crazy hot dogs, like rattlesnake hot dogs and stuff. But I don't know if I would try that. There's a pizza place down the street that has wild boar pepperoni, and very good. Very good. But an ice cream. People mess with ice cream way too much. Something's off. Make the Oh, and our next date, she wanting to go hike. Want to go. Is the next date over? So you're gonna have to meet. Ooh. Wait, but like, is it like a long way away, or is this like an overnight trip? Because that's like that's a fast second date. I mean, not, you know, to meet her mom. 2-hour drive. Oh, that's not bad. Feel like I'm in California, so stayed away would constitute an overnight. What do I need to do? Yes. Is what I need to do. It's a 16-mile hike. I used to go there every summer. 16 miles, that's pretty good. What's the incline like? There's a waterfall at the end and you can slide. Oh! You can slide down on, and it's super fun. That is super fun. 16 miles. Is that there and back or like round trip? Super steep. Yeah, that sounds like a workout. Round trip. Yeah, that's... I used to do a hike pretty consistently because I went up to school like in Northern California, so there's a lot of like redwood hikes that you can take. And I used to do this one that was 8 miles round trip pretty consistently, and that was super fun. And I felt like that was like a good length of time. 16 miles, I feel like that would be really fun because you'd just be talking like the whole time. And then like having the waterfall at the end, that's a very motivating factor. Close the pause. Those are her pause. I haven't hiked in so long, so yeah. Yeah, that is nice. And it's nice to have someone to do that kind of thing with. I have some really good friends that like going hiking, and like some of our best conversations we've ever had have been like over a hike. Plus, it's just nice seeing pretty things with other people that you like. I don't know. Something that makes it extra fun. Sounds like you're taking all the right steps to get her to that point where she is your girlfriend. Good job. Okay, I was getting a little lost for a second. Try to make his tail again. You like my drawing? I'm glad you like it. I'm very happy with it so far. A little bit more. Unfortunately, those are the things you need. I'm just drawing. They're very cute. I want to fix this. Little off. Okay. Yeah, I've really been liking drawing animals mostly. I wonder if I can get away with tilting his head, because in the reference his head is totally tilted. I didn't draw it that way. Okay. It's off. It's tilted. Yeah. Okay. That nice. Anyways, will you tell me one interesting thing about your day, month, year, or decade? Interesting. Interesting. I think that maybe I would fall back to like probably one of the coolest things I've ever said no to, which is like I got an opportunity to interview for ESPN, and they're located in Connecticut, but the way that it came about was kind of funny because I applied thinking that I was applying to the Los Angeles ESPN, and I didn't even consider there was another place with an ESPN. I didn't know that it was in Connecticut. And so the whole, I rejected ESPN. Like the whole process, like I ended up getting on the phone interview, and it was just like a disaster one after the other. Like the Skype interview, I forgot that there was a time difference. So I almost missed my interview, and I'm like, I've got a blazer over my pajamas, and I open my Zoom and there's like 5 ESPN dudes that are in the middle of their day like, hi, tell us about you. I'm like, a little shocked. You would have accepted right away because I want to meet the athletes. Yeah, the job that I would have had, I don't think I would have had the opportunity to meet any athletes, because I did end up, they asked me to fly to Connecticut, and I flew to Connecticut because I wasn't going to say no without actually, like, you know, it is a cool thing. Like it's a crazy opportunity to have. So I flew to Connecticut and I shadowed a girl that was working there. and it just looked miserable. Like, it wasn't a lot of money. Bristol is snowing for like 4 months out of the year, and you know, they end up having to put their employees up in hotel rooms and stuff so that they can even make it to work safely. And like, the girls were just kind of mean the whole time I was there, like talking about their coworkers, and I was like, yeah, you know, not my jam. Yeah, but they were very nice. Like, they gave me a pretty good offer, but I just let them know, like, you know, I can't make this move for what it was. And I did tell them that, like, I didn't actually enjoy my experience all that much because of the way that, like, they were talking about their coworkers. I kind of, like, lit them up a little bit. I was like, this is totally inappropriate. They were trying to intimidate me before I even got the job. You know, it was just not a good vibe. But that's probably one of the most interesting things that I've personally, like, carried myself through that process. And I did it like 2 days after I graduated college. I was on a flight to Bristol. Yeah, and you know, like, I ended up getting a pretty good job down here in LA, and I'm still there. That ended up paying me more. It's not like a name brand anyone's ever gonna know, but you know, I've learned a lot in the last 5 years because that's how long I've been there. So, you know, sometimes it's scary to say no to things like ESPN. I had a lot of my family were like mad at me because they couldn't talk about how, like, their sister or their niece or whatever was working at ESPN, and I was like, is that would be the epitome of that job? That would be the greatest opportunity in my job, would be for you to be able to brag about me. Like, just brag about me and how good I am at art. Ain't their life. Thank you. Plus, I was incredibly enamored by my boyfriend that lives in LA. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to LA. It's also really satisfying because a lot of people told me I would regret it, and I don't. You gotta go, your dad wants to spar. Okay, well, have fun. Thanks for hanging out, I really appreciate it. It's fun to actually talk to someone when I'm doing this. And I'm so happy about your first date. I hope I get to hear about your hiking date. Even though it won't be till August. Okay, sounds good. Thank you again. Okay. But they're so cute. I'm so happy with these. I keep saying that. Just satisfying. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is go in like I've been doing in this style and put some background in. I think I want to make the background a little bit more vibrant, of like a purple orange, and then really have the lion stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and start that. I'm going to give it a background. Let's do, I said a blue, like a little steely blue. And then my favorite, ooh, maybe I'll use a past. I've been using the Nuki roll for like a good texture background, but the oil pastel. No. Too thin. Crayon. Ooh, I have a friend who I should totally let try this because she's a pastel queen. It's not working. I'll go to the Nuki roll. So you see, it's just like a really good texture. I'd also try maybe the damp brush. No, the Nuki roll is. We're doing it. Let's do this whole thing like that. And then we're we're gonna give it a lighter wash in the middle. And then an even wash. Small. Steel. Yeah. Okay. So I just like that. It puts them in a little bit of a space. It gives me an idea of an atmosphere. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, okay, first of all, I'm gonna duplicate this because every time I move it, the quality of the image goes down a little bit. So I want to keep the original. And click it. And then typically we're working in a rule of thirds. Okay. And then, so I'll go back to the background. Let me put some plants in. We'll go with like a really good orange. And then air in my mouth. Oh man, Morty and Bug. Oh goodness, I have the wrong name tags up this whole time. Oh, that's good. I'll just put, like, you know, the plains of grass back here. But I should be doing it with like a wedge. Or actually, maybe I should be doing it with like a dark orange. And then I can... That's probably... Okay. A bit lighter. Went across it. I feel like it was earlier. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat. I did. I cheated. You know what? I'm gonna cheat again. So then the lions will end up being an orange. I want it to be like a solid. Go back to Nuki roll. No, I want a dark. Check it. Yinner. I like to do this just because it gives it, it's almost, I like to kind of pick a darker color to start with because then you're adding highlights to it mainly. I really struggle sometimes with contrast in my imagery, in my drawings, so it's something that I'm trying to work on and using this as kind of a tool, get closer to being maybe a little bit more interesting with my contrast. Because when an image is like super flat, and I won't even notice until like I'm done and it's in Photoshop and I'm trying to post it to Instagram and I'm like, this is the dullest thing I've ever seen in my life. And then I go through the like, you know, artist quandary of, do I edit it in Photoshop? Is it still my art if I edit it in Photoshop? And like the big, too many questions, you know? So I'm trying to just get better at it. Okay. Highlight, but definitely. I'm just picking and choosing some of like the high points. Or like some of the medium tone areas, medium to light tone areas. Okay. There they are. Let me see where we are in this place. Okay, I just saw this one and I like this. You know what? No. Okay, did I did. I was gonna say, I kind of want to change the value of that darker color and maybe be a little bit more saturated because I made that mistake and I didn't want to. Oof. I might end up going into the settings and adjusting the color balance on these just because I'm a little bummed with that color that I picked. there. Not. And it could be a little bit because of the sketch. Let me see if I soften that up. No. Maybe it's alright. Let me just see what we can do real quick. Okay. Ooh, hue. No. Want more orange? Yellow. Okay. I don't even know if that changed anything. I don't think. Let me see it. Color balance? Ah. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm kind of like adding the fur in with this highlight color. Just like kind of an effective layering tool. But like I'm drawing right now, this layer is over top the original sketch so that it stands out a little bit, or it can stand out. Filling it up too much and making it just look like I, you know, didn't put any effort into making it look deep at all. I totally forgot. Oh, hi! Oh, you've been lurking. I'm glad that you've been having fun. Thank you. Feel free to lurk whenever. I hope you get a good view of Bug and Morty. Yeah, they're pretty much like my favorite little living beings on the entire planet. Here, I'm gonna move the camera so you get a little bit of better view. They are. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, they're adorable. Thank you for the Bob Rosses. And the ooh, like a pug. I also apologize if the screen has been, or the stream has been cutting in and out. We have like not the best internet. Make her look bigger. I don't know. I'm glad that it's good. Sometimes I watch the VODs back and I'm like, that was a full minute where I was just choppy. Shouldn't have done that. Have you been having a good day? Thanks for spending some time in my stream. Oh, you just woke up? Well, I hope you're off to a good start. My day's been good. Watched the soccer game for a little bit, but I'm not super invested in it, so a little hungover because I watched the UFC fights last night and that always involves whiskey. But other than that, it's been a pretty chill day. Growing. Yeah, I did. I watched the fight, and I unfortunately had eye contact with the TV screen every second of that break on Connor's leg. Ankle? Still not sure if it was like his actual shin like cracked in half. Yeah, insane. Yeah. It's like one of those, when you see that happen, you just like feel it, and I hate it because like Instagram, like a bunch of like pages I follow have been reposting it. I don't like it. Yeah, and the other fights were pretty good too. I'm really actually looking forward to next weekend because I'm a Holloway fan. I'm glad. I grew up in Hawaii, so I'm obligated to be a fan of his, but like I'm happy that I am. He's just been like so much fun to watch for the last 3 solid years that I've been watching UFC, and I probably started watching it about 3 years ago. So. Do you have a favorite fighter in the UFC? Or not in the UFC, I suppose. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Just brings a really good energy to the fight, and you know, I don't know, just seems like a genuine guy. It's nice. Oh, you used to like Khabib? I think he's coming back. I think he'll be back. Maybe not. I don't know. I kind of feel like it though. I feel like you can't, with that amount of talent, you're just watching people you know you could beat win. Yeah, I like Poirier too. Who else has been good? I like Rose Namajunas. She's great. I don't think so. Well, then I guess it just leaves more room for more people to be competitive. I'm hoping he doesn't actually. Yeah. It's just, it's hard to take people genuinely, like when they retire and then come back, is that it's not for the money, you know? And I'm kind of like, But I can also like imagine as like an elite fighter, like I said, watching people like get a title and stuff, and you know you can beat them. That would probably be pretty difficult to stand. I think of like, you know how Michael Phelps said he was going to retire like 2 different times, but each time the Olympics rolled up, he like couldn't help himself. You know, and that's like different, obviously, but it's still an individual sport, so like you have to have that mentality. I don't think that just goes away, especially when you're still young and able and like could virtually beat everyone. The only thing about the UFC I wish is that the fighters could have this, but I feel like a lot of people. The other thing that I've been really into lately is I don't know if I can say that I'm actually into it, but like the Netflix documentary made me really have a new appreciation for Formula One. Or I guess it wasn't. It's a series. It's not a documentary. But if you've seen it on Netflix, Drive to Survive. But it's very interesting sport, Formula One. I really like individual sports, and Formula One is an interesting one because it's technically like definitely not an individual sport. All the mechanics are technically team, but ultimately it's your responsibility to get the car at the end of the finish line. It's very cool. And go back in black again. Some of the contrast. Oh, I'm kind of watching. Yeah, documentaries are fun. I think of like, I don't know, but that Formula One, it's just, it follows them through the whole season and they have 3 seasons on Netflix already. I don't know what it is about watching like rich dudes try to outsmart each other. It's essentially kind of sport. It's called Drive to Survive. I don't know. You kind of you get really invested in the drivers, and even though you can like look up and see what like the records, the seasons and stuff, it's just fun to watch all play. Yeah, Drive to Survive on Netflix. If you watch it, you gotta let me know how you like it though. What's lagging again? I'm sorry. Drive to Survive. Let me see if I can. I'll find like the wiki and put it in the chat. Yes, that's it. But yeah, very good. You end up really liking the characters. You get really invested in something I for sure never thought I would ever be. And I wake up, like I would wake up to watch a race, I think. I also really want to go to one. I think it would be really fun to go to a Formula. Have you been watching any documentaries that you would recommend to anyone? Because I could always use suggestions. I'm always hemming and hawing. But I think I understand where they're. Yeah, they just go so fast. You think about a human being like being in a car like that, and it's just like you could make a really grave mistake really easily. And it's just interesting to see the kind of people that put that kind of stuff online. Okay, are you into serial killer documentaries? Of course I am. What you got? Throw it at me. Oh, I kind of love them. I'm gonna merge these down. Duplicate. Then I'm actually gonna. I prove it. Oh. Because I just watched. Ooh, you watched The Night Stalker, and it's really good. Yeah, that is really good. I found that it moved like a little slow. The one that I liked a little bit more. What would remember the name of it? Um, I'm not gonna be able to remember the name, but there's a really good one about the Golden State Killer. Called? Oh, I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Yeah, the Night Stalker one was really good. I like that one. I mean, it's, you know, serial killers. It's hard to say you like it, but like it was really well done. So, but that I'll Be Gone in the Dark is kind of, it's also based off of the book that Amy McNamara wrote about the Golden State Killer, and it like came out 3 months before he was actually caught, and then she passed away. Yeah, it's crazy story. I think it's on HBO, called I'll Be Gone in the Dark. It's the same name as the book that she wrote. And she's Patton Oswald's former wife. You know, they were married when she died. Yeah, really good. Highly recommend that one. And then, have you seen the Son of Sam documentary on Netflix yet? I feel like if you like the Night Stalker one, you would like the Son of Sam one. That one is also very good. I'm also a really big fan of 30 for 30s, which are the ESPN documentaries. Have you ever seen any of those before? You're gonna watch the Son of Sam one. I think I need maybe even a little bit more contrast. Nope. Oh, so the 30 for 30s are really fun because it just covers like a really, I mean, it just covers the entire world of sports. So you can just basically pick a sport that you like or something that you're interested in, and there's probably a 30 for 30 on it. My favorite 30 for 30 ever is, I think it's called The Last Hawaiian, but it's about Eddie Aikau. And he was a really famous surfer in Hawaii in the 60s. It was very good. But they have like a bunch of documentaries, like You Don't Know Bo. I'm sorry my stream is so laggy. I wonder if I can get AT&T out here and be like, look, I have people I want to talk to on stream. All I got, surfer in the 60s. I believe it's called The Last Hawaiian. Oh, it's totally from my end. I absolutely 100% believe it. I believe it's called The Last Hawaiian, and it's about Eddie Aikau. Let's see if I, because that for sure I think would benefit from a link. But they also have like a surfing tournament every year on his behalf. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, here I'm gonna post the link here. But that's the 30 for 30 that I really like. And we have ESPN Plus through like a package with our Disney Plus and Hulu thing. So if that's something you remotely have, you might be able to watch it. But all those 30/30s are just yummy, good documentaries. You can get really quick ones. You can have really long ones. Highly recommend. I think I'm actually going to probably wrap up streaming a little bit. I've been streaming for a while. I'm not used to this, and the sun is starting to get a little blazy. I did think of a favorite. I like them. I'm happy with them. It's a little weird, but be a little bit too. Okay. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. This was a great stream. Thank you again. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's very fun talking to you, though. Man, maybe I want to watch the Night Stalker documentary again. Yeah, thank you. I'm probably going to be back. My one day that I'm very consistent is Thursdays, or at least I'm trying to be very consistent Thursdays. But other than that, I'm just gonna kind of drop in whenever I feel like going into studio mode. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. I like talking to people while I'm chatting, so I really appreciate coming forward and giving me some suggestions and stuff. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I know that it just started, so I hope that it's clear sailing from here out. And hopefully I'll catch you on another stream. Good, I'm glad. Okay, I'm gonna go feed my kitty cats and enjoy my evening. You do too. Bye.